Okay.
It's okay.
Because you don't have one.
You have one? Alrighty.
Mm.
So, hello everyone. Um, you know me. I'm Jacob, Shyshimo, whatever. Um, a lot of people like to record D&D stuff, and I thought that we'd try it today. I've been playing D&D since beginning of 2015, so about 5 years. I know what I'm doing pretty much. And this group that I've been playing with, we've been playing around probably 3, 4 years-ish together. Um, depending on each person individually. I'm going to be your dungeon master, your best friend, and the person that has built this
Or worst
story,
enemy.
or worst enemy, built the story that we are going to be playing today. And I'm going to let each player introduce themselves individually, their character, their class. All right, take it away. Jonathan.
Oh. Oh, so it's me first.
We rolled initiative.
We rolled for initiative, John.
Well, sorry, but... Hey, everyone. My name is Jonathan, and my character is Boarmin, a hog folk barbarian. The only thing homebrew is the race. But other than that, all vanilla.
Okay.
My name is Matthew. Some of you may remember me from being in the stream chats a few times. My character's name is Alexander. He is a human wizard, completely vanilla. The only thing homebrew about him are a few spells.
Perfect. Alrighty.
Hi, my name is Jazz. I've also been in the streams a few times, and my character's name is Minthe, and she is a rogue and a succubus, and grab some stuff from the monster manual, so maybe that way.
Yeah, I like to allow homebrew races for the most part. As this will be the first time we're recording this, classes I've kind of been a little bit iffy on for that, so that's that. Are we all ready to start, people?
Think so?
Yes.
Yes.
Alrighty. So, as a little bit of background, your characters are going to a coliseum in the capital city of Hammerclasp. You are trying to get citizenship to the main kingdom in the area. Your reasoning is all your own. It's not too important for everybody right now to know. You find yourselves waiting in a dark room separated by the other contestants that you had seen only once before in the armory. The only light is what can be seen peeking around through the cracks in the door in front of you. Cheers are heard from the massive crowd outside as the arena is a highly anticipated event in the capital city, Hammerclasp. The sound of a wench strains and creaks as the doors lower, allowing you to enter the arena. You step out, and the bright daylight nearly blinds you since you have been sitting in the darkness for a while. But eventually, you adapt to the light, and you can see that you are sectioned off part of the arena by yourself.
God damn natural light.
On a platform in the stands, separated from the rest of the seats, a dwarven man with a golden hammer stands near the edge. Let me get the picture out so you guys can see it. Looking down at the arena, his air of confidence is strong and unwavering, and all you feel as if even if you were standing on the same level as him, he would still seem to tower over you with his confidence. He pulls out a glowing stone from his pocket, and his voice can be heard from around the arena. His voice is gruff yet kind. It is that time of the month again. Our arena will be bathed in the blood of man and monster. Whether our fighters are adventurers looking to find a name for themselves or prisoners winning their freedom, all are welcome to participate. Winners will gain or regain their citizenship in Hammerclasp. So without further ado, let the games begin. He lifts his massive golden hammer with ease and hits a massive gong behind him, and the ringing echoes through the arena. The crowd goes wild. You can see areas elevating around you as small humanoid creatures are risen into the platform, into your arena. They all seem confused as well. You each have 2 goblins in your arena with you. How are y'all doing?
This is fine.
Roll for initiative.
I rolled an
Well,
8.
certainly
Ooh.
interesting.
Roll 20 work with me.
Oh yes, we are all using roll 20 and oh my goodness.
Hey,
I'm gonna move you.
a fellow slowpoke.
John.
If John rolls an 8.
Oh, if
the
John rolls an
fuck?
8. All right, I'll just
Now,
take.
now hold on.
What? Yeah.
Jazz and I, we have the same dexterity, it seems.
Yes.
Jazz, what is your dexterity? Is it a 16 or a 17?
It is a 17.
Okay, you'll go before I do.
Okay, that's a good way to figure it out. Yeah, for a lot of ties and initiative, then we'll just let the players figure it out for the most part. Next, we have the 6 goblins. It is that.
Also, God, I'm actually gonna have to keep movement speed in mind again, and I'm not used to it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah, because you ran.
Welcome to my world. Welcome to the world of having what's called lead foot.
Oof. Alright. Wow, 2 of them are actually going after Matthew and Jazz.
An impressive feat to be slower than I.
Mr. Wizard over here.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is gonna be an interesting start here. Alrighty. John, you get to go first.
Sorry, little one.
Oh,
You just see my character pull out his maul and just feel the air change. But I'm gonna have to make this quick. Activate rage.
Oh no!
oh.
And he
What a-
swings.
What a very fast and very angry pig.
You can't hear. The rest of you will are like you can't see past the walls. But John, go ahead and swing at the thing. Oh, I think a 19 hits a goblin.
John over here with the great rolls.
Now I just have to pray to God that
11
these goblins
bludgeoning
can't hit me.
damage.
The rest of you hear on the other side as a yelp of a goblin, as he's gone.
And then just
the crowd
squish.
cheers. There's a sound of wet squishing from the other side.
I'd hate to be in that ring.
Alrighty. The next goblin is the next 2 goblins are the one on Jazz. That's unfortunate. The 2 goblins look at each other. They don't seem to know each other very well, but the first one is gonna run up to you, Jazz, and try to hit you.
Alright.
He brings his scimitar up and goes to swipe at you with it.
Okay.
Oh, this is wonderful.
What a
I
very
crit.
unfortunate series of events.
Oh god, it's first session and I already crit!
Okay.
Don't you listen.
Okay.
Well,
What's your health? 11? Jazz, you take 10 damage. I'm not gonna kill you right off the bat.
Great! I have 1 health left.
I know!
Oh my god.
and just
You
like
said it was
that,
10
Jazz
damage,
had to
right?
roll a new character.
Jacob, if I have to roll a new character, I'm going to cry.
I'm not going. I won't make you right at the first episode. I promise.
First episode, first introduction, we just got to know Minthe.
The other goblin sees how badly you're wounded by the other one and thinks that that one that hit you is much stronger than you are and goes to flank him. He has advantage on the other goblin. I think he hit the other goblin. And Jazz, you see as the goblin in front of you is struck down by the other one, and that goblin laughs maniacally as he kills who we think is stronger.
Oh.
The first goblin to move in Alex's arena, I'm gonna try to use actual character names, looks at the human without a weapon, looks at the other goblin, shrugs, walks over to the other goblin, and goes to slap him with his scimitar. He hits. And he does a pretty good amount of damage, and the other goblin gives him a look of, "What the hell, dude?" Minthe, it is your turn.
What you can do?
I'm going to take a step forward and strike at this goblin with my rapier.
Covered in blood as you walk forward, the other goblin looks at you without a fear. You go to stab.
She goes for lip hook.
There's really nothing better than using the rapier, honestly. It's such a good weapon.
Especially for a rogue.
If you're a dex fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a dex fighter.
Which rogues are.
You'd be surprised at how efficient a rapier can be on a cleric.
Does a 12 hit?
No. No, it does not. Roll with advantage. He's overconfident. God damn it! Oh my god!
No, that's worse.
Oh my god!
Did I get those bad rolls out real fast?
This is roll 20 just deciding that it doesn't like Minthe.
Please, I worked so hard on this character. Oh, my rolls are bad. There we go.
Okay. Matthew, Alex, it's your turn.
Now the Goblin 1 hit Goblin 2, correct?
Yes, it did, because it looked at you and didn't see you as a threat.
Mighty wide of you. Magic missile.
Who are you magic missiling?
Both. I have 3 darts that deal 1d4 plus 1 damage, and it's gonna go 2 to Goblin 1 and 1 to Goblin 2.
Okay. Alright, and I know magic missile does not miss, so just roll for damage.
The first one, the second one, and the third one.
Okay, so...
So 7 to this boy and 5 to that boy.
Okay, well you killed both of them. Your magic missiles collided. The one who got stabbed by the other one was the only one to see the magic flying towards him.
I'm gonna turn towards the audience and do like a little curtsy with my robe.
The audience is losing their mind at this unimposing man shooting these magic missiles at this goblin.
And that's how the West was won.
God damn it.
Oh.
Goblin 4's turn. He sees what happened to the other goblin by the Boarman and goes to try to attack him. There is fear in his eyes, but courage in his swing. A 23.
Yes.
Jesus!
At least
My
it's not you,
mind's
Jazz.
telling me no.
I know you're enraged, so you take 3 damage as half.
See, I really don't know what's gonna happen here because, like, if that goblin attacks Jazz, she's down. Does that mean we get the goblin as our third party member?
Jacob just makes me play a goblin for the rest of the campaign.
Yeah.
Right,
You have
John.
to play a goblin rogue.
This goblin sees the hog folk look at the wound, then look at them, snorts, and raises them all high.
You can see the fear has grown in his eyes. He was already afraid. You hit.
I'm sorry. Not forgiven.
And there's a loud squishing noise burst in the entire arena. The goblin is flattened by the maul.
I like to imagine there was just a loud.
The last goblin looks at the wounded rogue and is laughing, unable to make a turn.
Jacob, thank you.
Jazz, go ahead and attack with advantage, because he's on the ground laughing. Everything went bad.
The worst thing that could have happened happened.
Happened.
Except it didn't happen to me.
Jazz crit back!
There we go.
Alrighty.
The dice taketh, and the dice giveth.
It's also plus your dexterity, remember?
Oh, so that'd be a
I mean, with
8.
the
Sorry.
double 5 damage, it's dead anyway. Also, Jazz, since you're using a rapier, you add your proficiency to attack rolls as well. Because you're proficient in it.
Okay.
Just a heads up.
Thank
Alrighty. The crowd is restless at the show of blood and gore that has just been witnessed. The chaos of voices eventually blends together until it becomes an understandable chant. Wolf! 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 Diamond Skin picks up his stone of far speech and lets out a hearty laugh. I'm gonna move something away from Jazz because it would have killed her. It seems the crowd wants to see more of what you can do. Let's see if the 3 of you can survive the wolf. He says that. As he says that, the walls of the arena come down, and you are in the full arena, and you see every one of the other combatants. You can see a human standing there in robes, a woman in a cloak and with a rapier, and a man mostly looking like a boar with a loincloth and maul. You hardly have time to react to each other when the gong rings again. A larger door that was blocked by one of the sectional walls swings open, and a dire wolf rushes out, charging the 3 of you.
What a terrifyingly unfortunate set of events.
I'm gonna roll his dex, which is the same as the goblins, so 13. Well, turn he goes. Oh, perfect, right there. Jazz, you just finished your turn. Matthew, it's your turn.
Where is this? There it is.
Yeah, down below.
Okay. Well, I kind of crack my knuckles with my staff kind of resting on my shoulder, and I'm going to cast. I'm gonna cast Spectral Scythe.
Okay.
And I'll happily describe it. While gripping my staff with both hands, you see a blade of necrotic energy in the shape of a reaper scythe at the end of the staff. It forms and glitters with a peculiar darkness to it. And I ready myself for the wolf to charge. But I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet towards it.
Okay. John, it is your turn.
I hate
You
to
just
do
hear
this
him.
to you, buddy.
You just hear him give it a nice sigh, turn, and just start running. And as he reaches the wolf, gives an upswing.
Alrighty. I had to roll to hit. You miss.
Breaking course.
Jazz had so much
Jazz,
distance
no.
to cover. The wolf, not happy with you trying to strike at him, turns to bite at you. And it
Bring it on!
does it.
Oh,
At least you're raged.
I was kidding!
I was kidding! I crit John!
Bro, it was a prank, bro. Chill, bro, chill.
This is the normal damage you're gonna take, which is 14. Wait. John, take 12. I'm not gonna kill you in the first episode.
First episode of Take Up nearly kills 2 characters.
If this was Dennis's campaign, I'd be the last man standing.
Oh
Oh,
no!
God.
Roll me a strength
Awesome.
saving throw, John.
Ooh.
Oof. That's all I can
Add
say.
advantage.
Okay. It tries to take you down with the bite, but you're able to stand tall, even with the massive amount of blood leaking out of your wound.
Hey, Pigman, play dead. Play dead.
Jazz, it is your turn. Play dead!
Stay down. Play dead. I know dogs. Stay down.
I'm just going to use my whole ass turn to just dash over here.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's all I can.
Matthew, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna run up behind it since it is bitten the big pig and got itself some nice tasty
Have it flanked. It has some bacon in its mouth.
has some nice tasty pork loin. And I'm going to attack it with the scythe.
Okay.
So does a 24 hit?
You hit either of them.
Okay. So that is a D6 plus. Damage is just proficiency, right?
It is no. It's just the stat that is added to it.
Oh, it's just a stat. Okay.
Yes.
I
know
That's
you're
3,
a quarter stat.
and then spectral weapon is another D6. So I'll just add a secondary D6 to this to attack.
That'll be easy enough. None of the damage really matters in particular with this creature. Okay.
I do 10 damage, 3 of it necrotic.
It lets out a yelp in pain as you hit it square in its back.
Over here, puppy.
John, it is your turn.
You just hear a squeak.
It let go of you, so.
Or like you just hear just a squeal of rage.
Yeah, it's a pig squeal.
Yeah. Ooh, you hit it.
Well,
Sweet
I know you probably
piggy
It
piggy.
was a 23. Nothing.
14 bludgeoning.
It lets out another yelp as you bash it across the head, spinning it around 180 degrees as it looks at Matthew and Alexander.
Ah, there.
It's going to bite at you now, Matthew.
Fair enough.
I think a unnatural 20 hits.
Yep.
You are a wizard.
Yep. Even if I could shield, you'd be 2 over what I can take.
8 damage.
I am down to 1 health.
Make me a strength saving throw.
Right? Jacob. Okay. Hold on.
You heard the say before. You should have expected that to happen.
I know, I just didn't want it to happen.
You might get lucky.
No, I won't.
Oh.
That's a negative
Oh.
1, I forgot! You, as the
I am a wizard.
bite clamps into you, you are taken to the ground and now prone.
See what I mean? Play dead, play dead. I close my eyes.
Jazz, it is your turn.
So, Jacob, would you say that the wolf is distracted right now?
Yes, the wolf is very distracted.
It's
eating a
having fun
human.
with its 2 new chew toys. I think that
I
wolf
am
is
going-
right out of my casting hand.
I am going to sneak attack it.
Alright, go ahead and move up to sneak attack it.
Neat.
We're all covered in blood. I can't smell the difference.
I mean, you're all vastly different species.
Too much going on.
Too much going on.
There's a bunch of dead goblins muddling up the smell.
The wolf's excited.
Play?
Play. You hit it with that 17.
Awesome. So,
You get your spicy rogue sneak attack damage.
I do. So that's 2d6s plus my dex.
Is your rapier? Oh, it's your.
It's a D6.
Rapier's a D6.
Yeah.
And
The rapier is a
Can you just
D6.
add one more at level 1? I forget.
Wait, hold up. Oh, hold on. My rapier's a 1d8, but it says with
Wait.
sneak attack I do an extra 1d6.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you'll roll a D8.
Okay.
And that your D8 plus 3, and then you roll another D6.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You want me to re-roll real quick
Yeah,
then?
that'd be excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you do your 8 plus your dex mod, and then you do a flatness.
Mm-hmm.
And then a d6.
Okay. The wolf yelps in pain again as it lets go of the human on the ground from its mouth. Alex, it is your turn. Alexander. You are prone, but the wolf is no longer biting onto you.
Well, that is just fine. I'm gonna get up. Gonna dust myself off. And it takes me a bonus action to get back up, right?
It will take you half your movement.
Half my movement just to get up.
Yes.
That is fine. I'm going to. Who's it facing right now? It's facing.
It is still really kind of facing you, but like, you know.
Okay. I'm
It's more in
going
between you
to.
and Jazz.
I'm just gonna mutter. Sorry, little feller. Gonna have to put you down.
Oh.
Oh!
2 crits.
There goes all of your luck for the rest of the campaign with those 2 crits.
You're goddamn right. And that's 20 damage.
You slash the beast, and it starts to shrivel due to the necrotic damage from your Reaper sight, and it falls to the ground. The crowd
I'd like to-
erupts into
I like-
applause and cheering.
I like to imagine like I just right into the back of its head, and then the spectral sight dissipates.
Yeah. The gong rings, silencing the crowd. Diamondskin stands before everyone on his platform with a stone of Farspeech in hand. Congratulations to our newest citizens. You 3, follow the guards. They will process you. You're taken
Can I-
to the battlefield.
Okay, I'm gonna hobble on out of here. Name's Alex. Nice to meet y'all. I'm gonna shake out a bloodied hand at the both of you.
All of you
I'm-
are covered in blood.
I am
The hogbook's currently
Now-
like taking a knee, like panting heavily right now.
Mind if I help you up there?
You do.
I'm going to move my hand from my side, just covered in blood, and also shake Alex's hand.
Pleasure to meet you.
It's now a blood.
We're now blood brothers. I hope you know this.
God,
Also, you have AIDS. No.
Oh, no.
No.
You,
That was a joke.
You are given bandages at the entrance of back into the building just to stop your wounds from bleeding anymore.
Whose dog was that? I feel terrible. We should really tell the owner.
It's a wild wolf. Don't worry about it. What the guard says.
Well, all right.
You are led through the main corridor of the arena. The hint of old blood and rusted metal wafts through the area. Up ahead is the main entrance that you remember walking through to apply for the games, whether you wanted to or not. A branching path leads you all down to a wooden door, and the guard opens it up, stepping out of the way to let you all inside. I'm guessing you all go inside.
After
Yes.
y'all.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Ladies first.
Thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and step in.
And I follow her.
A high elf man sits at a desk wearing a rich, dark brown suit, filling out documents with an elegant quill pen. He is adorned with silver rings, a silver pocket watch chain, and even silver-rimmed glasses. There's one other chair in the room, and the elf doesn't address you.
Man, you must really hate Faye.
Give me 1 second. He finishes what he's doing and looks up. Hello, Victors. Yes, my name is Crispin Silverwood. I am the curator of King Diamondskin, and I will be handling your citizenship paperwork.
Now, given your name is Silverwood,
Yes.
and you're wearing silver,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna be very disappointed if Diamond Skin ain't wearing diamonds.
Oh,
I'm
well,
just telling you now.
he has a few diamond, pieces of diamond jewelry.
Of course he does.
Yes,
I like
yes.
this town already.
Please, whoever, is the first one to want to fill out their paperwork, take a seat. And please tell me your name.
Any takers? I don't like to go first.
The Hawkboat goes up first.
John, you sit down and the chair creaks to your size.
I like to imagine like the wood is bending.
Yeah. Like a cartoon stool.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
like
And your name, sir?
Boarmin.
Boarmin, yes, of course. Any surname to go along with that?
No.
Alright. Well, as you know, the citizenship allows individuals to move freely in every town or city in the Diamondskin Kingdom, as we have a system that automatically grants it to people born in any Diamondskin-only districts. He starts to fill out your paperwork. He asks you a few questions, some a little too sensitive, and when you reply with your grunts, I'm guessing, he kind of backs off with that. And he does it for everybody. Everybody sits down, you tell him your name, and he fills out paperwork and asks you some questions about where you're from and things like that. But then after it's all done, and you're all pretty much standing back up, he's like, one more thing. Please show me one of your shoulders, each one of you. He kind of looks at at Boarmin and is just like, well, I mean, you already have one revealing.
I guess I'll
Scandalous a question, but I suppose.
Okay.
I show him my left shoulder.
Jazz.
I'll move aside my cloak just enough to show one shoulder, nothing else.
That's fine. He takes out his wand and puts it into his hand like a pencil and draws an image on your shoulder of a double-sided hammer with a crown insignia around the handle.
I'm sorry, your voice
Yeah,
kind of cut out for me.
Yeah, you
He-
got real copy there.
All right. He takes out his wand and puts it into his hand like a pencil and draws an image on your shoulder of a double-sided hammer with a crown around the handle.
All right. Can I roll Arcana to tell what he just did with his wand?
Arcana or history. You can roll two. There's two checks you can make here.
I'm gonna do Arcana. I'm very curious what the spell he just cast on me was.
Alrighty. Is that 18 Arcana?
Yes.
You can tell it is some sort of charm that helps identify you.
Man, I just got a social security number tattoo. That's weird.
Jazz, what did you want to do? I thought I heard you start something.
Can I roll this just to see if my character would know that?
Yes, you can roll history.
Boy, there's a lot of threes in this campaign. Okay, I know
God.
shit about that shit.
Hey, John, you want to roll a history check? And once, okay. Oh my God, it's a flat 15.
He has 0 intelligence. Oh boy. He is the brawn to my brain.
You can tell that the thing he drew on your shoulder is the insignia of Hammerclasp. It is the kingdom symbol. But afterwards, Crispin sits back down at his desk, files the paperwork, and sets a small stack of coins for each of you on the desk.
I'm gonna take my coin purse. I'll
Alrighty.
just kind of
Same.
rustle the coins in. How many coins was that?
You gain 50 gold pieces.
50?
Yes.
Excellent.
You said 50, correct?
50. Yes. 50.
Okay. Gotcha. Sorry, it cut out halfway through.
It's
I
fine.
wasn't sure if you said 50 or 15.
Oh, I know. You are, afterwards, released out of the arena into the capital. Hammerclasp is a massive, sprawling city, leaned up against a mountain range. The castle itself protrudes only the main gate out of the mountainside. Each district is separated by elevation, as each level is one story higher than the last. The arena is at the lowest level of the city as people from all over come to see and enter the challenge. Hammerclasp is known from all over to be a kingdom that has these magical gates separating districts to keep non-citizens out of most of the cities. The lowest level being Foreign Trade District. Now, with your citizenship, you are able to go anywhere in the Diamond Skin Kingdom unabated. You have completed the prologue.
Woohoo!
And you're level 2.
Hey!
Oh,
Because this is going to be a chapter-based system.
Very simple level up.
And I also did the experience math. With what you killed, you would have leveled up anyway.
Well, good to know. I need to roll my new health.
Yes. Now we'll take some time to do that. Most episodes won't be like level up per episode, you know. This is just the prologue. I needed that, you know, we need to get the characters to the location to start doing
Fair enough. 15
what
health.
they need to do. Damn, things go much faster than you expect it to be.
Now, since we got a level up, I'm gonna take it we did not also gain a rest, recover health, or were we taken care of before we got there? Or
You
what?
still have a little bit of time to explore. I'll give you some time to explore. You still have the rest of like half a day left.
Well, that was some good fighting, everybody. Particularly you, young lady. I like the way you had to dash across an entire stadium to come and stab a wolf. That was crafty.
I got this. That's
and-
good.
And you, Boarmin was your name, right?
yes.
You swing a maul with grace. I like that. I don't know if y'all caught my name earlier. My name is Alex Dahl. I'd like to accompany one or the both of you fine folk today. I'm familiar with this city. It's really just a touristy trap for me. I'd like to just kind of walk around with y'all. You know, strength in numbers.
Well, I don't suppose I see any harm in it. It's not like I have anywhere to be.
What about
Easy Boarmin already walking off.
the question
I'll
is
take that as a yes, and I'll follow him.
which direction are you walking off to, John? You have been around in the Foreign Trade District a while. You've pretty much been here until you were able to sign up. There is a gate close by to the regular part of the city.
I am looking for a specific bar, if you know what I mean.
Yes, I think I know what you mean. So,
Would I know where it is, or
well, You do know that there's one bar that is the most common for competitors to go to after their first challenge if they survived. It's the closest bar through the first gate.
So I'll just stop there first.
So, all of you approach the first gate. Breath held in chest. None of you are sure if it's really going to work. Who wants to take the first step through?
Boarmin steps through first.
When you step through, it works. No invisible wall, no pain, no nothing. And there's a sigh of relief that everyone can be heard coming from this great warrior.
After you, little lady.
I'll go ahead and step through.
You feel the same kind of relief as it works for you as well.
Just because I'm skeptical and distrusting, I'm gonna kind of stick my quarterstaff in the doorway, wave it around, and then walk through.
The quarterstaff goes through fine. It's an object, not a person.
I just wanted to be sure. I'm skeptical.
And you go through as well.
All right.
All of you head to the first bar to tend to your wounds. And you open up and the bartender looks at you. Don't bleed all over the place, but you're welcome in.
Well, you know, I had no intention of bleeding, but I can't really help wolf bites.
It's not like I know you can do it or want to do it. I'm just telling you that you shouldn't do it.
You got a room I can go maybe wash up in right quick?
Yeah, we got some rooms. Don't worry about it.
And do we got room service? Can I order like from the room, or do I gotta come down
to the
here to
bar.
order?
You gotta come to the
Alright.
tavern to eat.
I'll take a singular baked potato.
Are you sure? Okay.
And
Get the Diamond King special.
can I get it with some I look over at Boarmin. Lean in. Can I get some bacon bits in that? Just chopped up pork. I'm hankering for some pig right now.
That's why you got the Diamond King special. Don't worry about it.
Appreciate you. Give him a wink, and how much is that gonna be?
First meal is free for citizens.
Mighty kind of you. I'm gonna saunter up to my room.
Mighty kind of you. Go to saunter, you take a step and almost collapse because you're wounded.
I trip over the bar stool. Barely catch myself.
What do the rest of you do?
And I'm gonna just hobble upstairs.
Alright. John, Jazz, what do you guys do?
I'm going to ask the barkeep for just one thing of mead for my meal.
You sure you don't want anything? You've lost a lot of blood, and alcohol poisoning to wounded soldiers is a real problem.
I assure you, I'll be fine.
I'm gonna get you a roll with that mead. Little lady,
Fair enough.
you can tell she's like an older woman, you know, someone who's had kids, like a few kids in her lifetime, and she's seeing you, you know, with your young and pretty looking face, you know, she feels some pity for you.
Aww. I think
Such a lovely young hussy. gives her a whole steak.
You're given a roll of bread with your mead.
I thank her very kindly and go to find a room.
And what about you, Mr. Boar guy? Boar thing. Guy.
Pigman.
Man. Pigman. What do you want? You know, I'm not surprised.
You got bread?
Oh, what?
You got baked bread?
Baked bread? I can get you some bread. Anything else? You want, like, some tubers, or... do you eat meat? You look like a big guy.
I mean,
Your
he's a
first
pig,
meal's
you
free.
give him
Just go
slop.
ahead and indulge.
Give him a trash can. He'll probably be fine.
He
What,
he
John?
gestured to the wizard Alex, like when he was like still, I'll have what he's having then.
Okay.
A singular baked potato. All right.
The two of you are given your baked potatoes, and they are loaded with everything.
Now, I'd be careful about the bacon bits in your potato.
He already ate the whole thing.
Oh!
There's bacon and sour cream and green onions and cheese and butter.
Or
And
more like he
everything.
bit like half of it off already. It's just like you look at it, he's just like looking at it, he's just like, what?
I'm just kind of cutting through mine with a fork and a knife and trying to mash it all up together. And I just kind of look over and his potato's gone. And I'm just like, somebody swipe your potato?
Fair enough.
Here, I tell you what. I cut my potato and I give him like a third of my baked potato. And I just kind of watch him to make sure he didn't eat his whole potato.
You just like put it in his mouth.
Oh my god, he ate that whole potato. I better hurry. Just gotta start shoveling my potato.
And he goes up to his own room to go rest.
I like to imagine like the whole time the potatoes on my plate, Boarman's just staring at me, drooling, just like, this is my potato.
And as he's like walking past, he's like, thank you.
You're well.
Roughly.
Is Minthe nearby? Or did she already go up to her room?
I'm nearby just drinking my mead real fast before I go up.
Did you see the appetite on that boy?
I mean, it makes sense. He's a boar.
Yeah, but to think you'd eat pig? That's kind of fucked. That's like cannibal shit. Is that technically a felon? He just ate bacon. Now hold on now. I think that may have been a felon. That was cannibalism.
Maybe it's normal where he comes from.
I mean, they're boars. They eat everything. They hate everything. Very angry animals. But I mean, each their own, I guess. And I just kind of carve into my potato. Does Minthe have any like notable not human features to her, or is she just kind of in disguise as a lovely human? As far as I can tell.
This is for you to answer.
Yeah, I think she'd be disguised as a human right now.
All right.
I'm just kind of slowly eating my potato. So where are you from?
I'm from around. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from a little town in the, not necessarily in the capital, but I was a citizen here. Got into some less than fortunate business with a blacksmith, and now I'm here, killing dogs. kind of sniffles a little bit, like wipes away a tear.
Oh.
Just
Well, congratulations on regaining your citizenship.
same to you. I say through a choke sound.
I'm gonna go ahead and put my hand on his back and give him a little reassuring pat. Like it's gonna be okay.
Thank you. I'll be all right. I'm not cross about it. I just shovel potato into my mouth.
Oh man.
And I'm gonna give her a pat on the shoulder, and at an appropriate distance, I'm gonna pat her on the shoulder, thank her for the company, and I'm gonna point out which room's mine, and I'm gonna head on up.
All right. All of you are done. Having your little thing for the day. You guys rest up and you get a full night's rest. You have
Hell
not
yeah.
slept this well since before, the tournament. Like, since you all, for whatever reason, you guys needed to be, get citizenship again, you haven't slept as well as you have tonight. The beds are nice, well prepared. They obviously get a lot of funding and money here, so they keep the rooms nice and well. You can tell that there's a good reason why the champions from each tournament come here, as it's welcoming and caring and wonderful. And the boar is snoring.
That was to see how bad it is.
That is like white noise almost. That is very comforting.
Your dreams are your own. Whatever you have based on whatever you feel in the moment. You feel a moment of relief, you feel a moment of happiness, excitement, sadness even. But they're dreams, and it's wonderful to dream again. You'll wake up the next morning.
I like to imagine I was dreaming of puppies running around in the field. It's had a real nice puppy dream.
As the rest of you roam, or as you roam downstairs in the morning, did any of you get breakfast? Hang around?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna get some breakfast.
Alrighty.
He
No.
eats some breakfast and ale.
I'm gonna get some eggs, scrambled with cheese, some sausage, like 2 sausage links and a piece of toasted bread.
The economy's great in this country, so all you have to do is pay the barmaid 1 gold, and that covers everything you guys have ordered so far this morning each.
Oh, and can I get some apple juice as well?
Of course.
Thank you, darling.
You're all eating your breakfast.
And
Is it
Norman's
the-
just guzzling ale.
Is it the old lady behind the bar, or
It's
is
the
it
same,
the?
it's the same. It's the owner. She's the owner.
It's the owner. How old is she?
She's like probably like late 40s. You know.
Thank you, young lady. I appreciate the service that what you are providing.
Oh, aren't you a wonderful, wonderful young man? Well,
Well,
it's good to see some nice young folk coming from the arena. Most of the guys that come here from there are mean and nasty.
oh no, I wouldn't hurt a puppy, even if you paid me for it.
Ain't you sweet? You can start to hear commotion outside. You're close enough to the financial district that anybody would be nearby. You could hear the commotion. Please, anybody, help me! We were attacked!
Oh shit! I grab a sausage link and just kind of put it in my mouth like a cigar. What seems to be the problem?
You go outside?
Yeah.
Okay, when you go to investigate, you can see a young 20-something girl panicking and trying to get anyone to listen. The guards seem to ignore her.
I'm gonna snag another sausage link off of Alex's plate as I go by and follow him out.
I didn't even get to eat my eggs.
You snag 1 sausage plate. Boarmin walks over, grabs the plate, and just dumps it into his mouth like a trash can as he continues to go.
I like to imagine
Yeah, she dumps
the plate.
Yeah.
And just chugs the rest of the ale and she's like,
I'm coming back for that apple juice. You keep it cold for me. What's going on, darling?
Let's see here. Anybody want to roll a perception or insight check?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and roll perception.
I know most of you aren't very wise.
No, thank you.
perception.
Perception. Ooh. Who rolled? Okay, looks like Boarmin rolled first. Okay. Both of you. You notice that the reason the guards don't care is because the girl doesn't have a diamond skin insignia tattoo on her. She's not a citizen. When you ask her what the problem is, she's just like, oh, "Thank you, please lend me your ear. My name is Patricia, and my family was traveling between kingdoms when we were attacked."
By whom?
It was so fast. We were on the south road, and hooded people wielding weapons killed our horses and knocked over the wagon. I got out of there as fast as I could.
You didn't happen to catch a glimpse of any of these people?
As I was running, they didn't seem to care for the wagon. I think it's still there. Please do something. No one else will.
I'm gonna look at Alex and Boarmin.
You don't even gotta ask, sister. I'm never one to turn down a lady in distress. I say as I kind of click my boots together, ready to go.
Yeehaw!
Howdy.
Eli. Boarmin looks back to the girl, then to everybody else, and it's just like, fine.
She might be 20-something, but her eyes are as wide as dinner plates when she pleads.
Like looking
That
at a
is-
puppy.
Down, boy.
Even the puppy eyes.
Yeah.
Let's go see what's going on.
Alrighty.
Can you take us to the wagon?
I'm too scared to go to the wagon, but I can point you down which road that you need to go to get to it.
Understandable.
Alright.
She takes you to the edge of the city where the south road is and points down there. Just keep going, you'll hit the wagon eventually. Or what's left of it.
Who's up for a hike?
Alright.
Oh, everyone's like, ah! Alrighty.
Boarmin gives a grunt, takes the lead.
Alright.
Time to hit the old dusty trail. Just follow Boarmin. walking with my staff and in sync with my walking.
Jazz is the rogue, glad that there is a tall, thick man to hide behind and stab people from.
And a very baggy, normal-sized man to hide behind.
You know, this could be a setup or a trap, right?
Oh no, I wholeheartedly believe that this is.
Then why'd you offer to help?
I got nothing better to do today.
Okay.
I can't argue with that.
John, you hear the
It's either-
conversation. Do you have anything to add?
2 silver.
2 silver?
Ooh, a bet. I'll put 3 gold on it.
Oh my god.
That's what you owe me for my service.
Oh.
2 silver, huh? I tell you what. 4 gold and we get to keep you for the week.
Deal.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna stare between Alex and Boarmin, just like, what?
What just happened?
I give Boarmin 4 gold. And what are the terms of our contract now that I've paid? What exactly did I just pay for?
You don't know?
Yeah. It'd be nice. Always handy to have some raw brute strength around. Never gonna turn that away.
You paid for a mercenary.
Out of character. God damn, this group is making it hard not to be the leader.
Wait, hey. John has been moving forward first out of all of you.
That's true, but I'm also forcing other people to go into rooms before me.
I'm gonna ask Alex, like, wouldn't you pay him 2 gold now and 2 gold when his service is over? Like, aren't you scared of getting dipped?
Well, I mean, he could, but he seems like an upstanding citizen.
I don't know.
I like the
Fair.
cut of his jib.
You just hear him say fair.
I like the cut of his jib. What can I say?
Alright. The path is a well-traveled road, the ground compact and resistant to the ever-growing weeds and plants. Not that you don't believe the girl. It's surprising someone was attacked on a high-traffic road like this. Whether or not the road is highly traveled, it seems empty and peaceful, but still. Make me a perception check. Jazz and John, you notice that not even really the birds are chirping in the forest as you're walking.
Bad sign.
After about a half a day's travel, you come across an overturned wagon with what seems to be the body of 2 horses and 3 humanoids.
I want to go
I raise a
examine
fist to stop the group.
humanoid bodies.
John stops the group. Jazz starts to move forward, and the Boarmin goes to stop the group. She just ducks under his arm.
I like to imagine he raised his arm up to like his level, like just straight out to the left, and like because Jazz and I are much shorter than he is, we just walked right under.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like doing the race to stop, and he just like sees you both go. It's just like, like he just pinches the ridge of his nose. He's like, and it's gonna be one of those jobs.
I look back at Boarmin and I'm just like, you gonna eat those horses or? You seem a hungry individual. I say with a very smug smile on my face.
I'm gonna look at Alex and be like, "Hey, Alex, your apple juice is probably warm by now."
Oh, blast. Nothing wrong with whiskey, I guess.
You're at this.
I examine the area to see there are no ambushes or anything.
What kind of roll do you want to make?
Perception. Can I see if I can also smell anything different or strange?
Yeah, I know you have advantage on smell checks, but go ahead and roll for perception.
Oh,
While he's looking around, can I investigate the wagon?
Go ahead and investigate. Yes. John, you don't really see anything extra around the area. Jazz, what do you want?
I want to investigate the 3 humanoid bodies.
Okay.
Investigation check.
Yes.
Okay.
What did I discover with the 15?
I'm gonna wait because I have a bunch of investigation checkpoints, and I'm gonna see what Jazz rolls, and then I'll go work my way
Oh.
up from there. Okay. Jazz, you notice that the bodies seem to be 2 humans and one other smaller race, which you could probably guess is the guide.
Okay.
After that, Matthew, who passed every other check. A closer investigation of the bodies, you can see that only their bones are missing, but not just from the humans. The horses too.
God damn, he sucked the bones right out of him.
Boarmin turns and like gives a raised brow, like, what?
I like.
You
whip
don't
around,
trust me?
like-
I whip out a dagger from my from my
Matt.
side, and I just kind of.
No, the thing is, you see that you could tell that what the bodies are, they're open and the bones are gone.
I kind of peel back a piece of the skin to show where ribs should be, and I'm just like, you see any ribs in there? Suck the bones right out of them. And just kind of raise my knife and drop the skin flat back down, and I clean it off and put it back.
Jazz, what you want to say?
Jacob,
Yeah.
I know I failed the check, but how do I not notice bones are missing if they're cut open?
Because you didn't. No, because you failed the check. You just kind of look at him, and you don't really. It's the look at it. Ugh. That's a human and something else.
I like to imagine she looked at it and she was just like, "Wow, that is
Gross.
visceral. Just, that is a lot of red."
Roll to see if she vomits.
Matthew, you also notice that there are many valuables left in the cart, untouched by whoever did this.
Score. I'm gonna kind of start digging through the valuables.
Yeah, there's probably equal to like, I'd say 75 gold in there.
Yeah. Should I add that to mine, or
That's
I don't plan to divvy this up.
That if you don't plan to divvy it up, then you keep it as it is.
Cool deal.
And then the last one is there are light human-sized footprints leading off into a direction with some bloodstains.
Hey guys, look at those footprints over there. Fucking dinner plate. Ooh, a ruby.
I hear Ruby and I perk up like Ruby.
The book series, Ruby, volume 8. Don't worry about it. I'm a nerd. I like books. I'm just kind of stuffing it in my
Boarmin walks by,
pocket.
just ignoring, their little, and like examines the footprints.
Anybody else want to make any other checks?
How many? You said I noticed the set of footprints. Is it just one set of footprints?
It seems to be few sets of footprints. Can't really tell. Like, there's enough that they overlap. Oh, I just threw my phone.
Don't you love your lightning fast reflexes that kept your phone from landing on a soft, cushy floor and instead smacked it into a wall, shattering the screen?
I hit it square into my computer desk. Don't even. Anyway.
Can I roll to see if the humans and guide had anything valuable on them?
Sure. Go ahead and roll me just a supplementary investigation check with advantage because you've already seen the body.
I would also like to roll.
Cool.
I would also like to roll Arcana to see if maybe magic was involved to remove the bones.
You see about Jazz. You see about 10 gold pieces collectively on the people, but they haven't been taken. That's the thing that you like. You see the gold, and you're like, ooh, gold, and you're like, wait a second.
Like, that's weird, but also, hey, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll Arcana to see if magic was used to remove these bones.
Okay.
What does a 24 tell me?
You feel a light touch of magic in the air. It's very
Ooh,
similar.
guys, I'm getting tingly.
You're very in tune to what this kind of magic is.
This is my kind of magic.
Jazz, no, I
like
figured
this.
you were taking the gold.
Just want to make
Can
sure.
you tell where the footprints are going?
The footprints, roll me a survival check.
Now I pointed out the footprints. Would he roll with advantage, or is he just
Yes.
survival to follow them?
He can roll with
Okay.
advantage.
Not great.
Well, you can tell they're going into the forest, but you can't exactly get a good path of it.
This doesn't seem good.
This doesn't bode well. Y'all still think it's a setup?
Absolutely.
I mean, she set us up to fight something, sure, but like, do you think she was intending us harm?
Oh. Okay, well, my thing is, how did a young woman escape? I mean, these people obviously knew what they were doing. They took the damn bones.
I mean, maybe she's got metal bones. Maybe she's got rock joint. I don't know. Maybe her bones just weren't pleasing enough for them. Whatever the hell they were. They sure didn't want to suck the bones right out of her body. That or she ran fast enough.
I know that you're saying it in all seriousness, but it's the funniest shit I've ever heard.
I don't know. Maybe she's got some kind of weird bone disease. I ain't a doctor.
I don't think the people that did this are doctors either.
Well, I would ask to collect some bones for later, but I guess not.
Why would you need bones for later?
Don't fucking worry about it, all right?
I'm gonna
Mind
take
your-
a step back.
Mind
like,
your
whoa,
fucking
I haven't
business,
seen
I say as I say as I palm my coin purse.
I'm just gonna take a step back and be like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on any territory there. My apologies.
Yeah.
Did you two find anything useful in the carriage?
Absolutely not. Nothing at all.
Nope, not a thing.
Not a damn thing in that carriage.
You're all fucking man. I love it.
I don't even think I need to roll for insight to even know they're lying.
No, you don't. I'm not gonna make you.
Yeah, he kind of knew what you both were doing. I kind of watched you do it.
So tracks, they go into the woods, right?
You
Let's
see him
start
roll his
there.
eyes and gestures.
Let's start there, and I like quickly run up to him.
I like quickly jog after Alex.
Both of you are just like, gotta get the fuck away from this mess that we've made.
Now, a little descriptive piece that I wanna add is you guys notice that almost like as if it's a bandolier, like one of those undercover cop detective like gun holsters that they have on like their chest,
Oh yeah.
the ones that kind of tuck under their arms.
Yeah.
You see a bandolier kind of like that, but instead of fitted with a gun, it's fitted with 2 spell books.
That's cool. That's fucking cool.
That's it.
And for Jacob, the book on the left is the spell book, and the book on the right is my grandfather's arcane book.
That's fine. Okay.
Hmm. Just in case you had some kind of weird plans with my grandfather's book.
Alright, so you guys are trying to figure out the footprints in the path and stuff.
I mean, I'm
I
happy
am.
walking into the forest.
You're
What-
walking into the forest. Okay.
Where the footprints were going in that general direction, I'm just gonna follow where I think they were going.
Alright, so I need you to roll me a survival check.
Okay. Survival is wisdom, correct?
It is wisdom, yes, unless you have like advantage on it.
I do not know.
Proficiency.
I rolled a 14.
Oh, you roll a 14?
Do we all need to roll this?
No, actually you don't anymore. Matthew, you are able to find the path and follow it. It is a rough. I'm doing some stuff, so I'm gonna be moving you guys in just a second.
Like I said, I'm really good with animals, so I kind of know where I'm going.
All right, let me take you to the next location.
Trekking is kind of a specialty of mine.
I made a very generic forest path. Go ahead and fix your order however it should be.
I'll be walking a little bit ahead, just kind of pointing out the path.
Traveling through the forest path is rough. Those who aren't used to bushes and trees and such are getting scraped and cut up a bit. Roll me a perception check. I'm gonna move you up a little bit, actually.
The one time I didn't take perception. 13.
Okay. Anybody else? 15?
Oh yeah.
She has god eyes.
Well,
She's got a bird's eye view of everything going on.
good. Jazz, you spot it first. You hear an extra set of footsteps wandering the forest along with you.
Oh, I'm going to see if I can tell from where those footsteps are coming.
With your perception, you can spot a shambling hooded figures in the nearby. They are carrying bloody bags as well as dragging short swords along the ground. You can tell that their arms and legs are just bone.
I am going to grab Alex and Boarmin's arms and very quietly point that out. I'm not going to draw attention to myself.
Are you gonna roll me a stealth check, everyone?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh boy.
Sneak off. I'm not gonna do stealth. I'm actually
I'm gonna try
gonna.
and go stealth.
Hey guys, I want all of you to roll a stealth check.
Oh, okay.
I tried.
I rolled a 17.
Jazz, you should be amazing at this.
I'm a surprisingly sneaky wizard.
A Hawk board tried.
Okay.
You gotta give him that.
Oof.
The two of your party members were able to help you out, but you see shambling nearby you is
Bones
6
Malone.
skeletons.
Bones Malone and the Spooky Boys, and they're stealing bones. Well, not too weird, I suppose. Well, I mean, they don't see us. They probably see Boarmin, though.
They don't see you because 2/3 of your group has passed. You have a surprise attack round on them.
Cool deal. I'm going to.
Boarmin looks over to you, Alex. So what spells do you know?
Well, I know magic missile. I can turn this this quarterstaff of mine into a deadly scythe. I can defend myself pretty well. I know a shield ability. I can bring dead animals back to life, but I can't control them, and they just come back to life. But I can't do that right now. Could Misty Step if I had the components, and I could burn a few of them if I had the components. But other than that, I can touch them with a skeletal hand. I can freeze them a little bit, or I can blast them with some death energy. But I think my best bet here is to kind of ray of frost in a diagonal line at a few of them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
It's like he's speaking a language, but I don't understand him.
He's trying to communicate with me, I swear!
Well, you see, I channeled the arcane energies of the tundra in a weird twisting motion with my hand. And
He then looks
things
over
just
to
get
you.
real cold.
You said
What was your
Boarmin
name
looks
again?
at
Like he asks you.
What did you say, John?
He asks you, what's your name?
Minthe.
Minthe. Alright. Well, I go distract them. I want you to go around and flank them. Because I know you can.
Me included.
I know you are which side. He doesn't need to look, he just points at you. You just provide support from a distance.
That I can do very handily. I'm very good at that.
Well, I take their attention, try to take off any stragglers.
I think we can manage that.
It's a good plan. I want everybody to get in position, like on the road, like how you're gonna do it, like front, back, and top kind of thing, or like middle, back, and middle, bottom, and top area of the road.
Thanks, Jazz.
I'm just kind of gonna stand where I am, as Boarmin approaches, and I'm gonna let Jazz go do her thing. You said we do have a sneak attack round, right?
You'd have one sneak attack round, which probably for Jazz is going to be used to get around them without being spotted. That's a crit 20. She can basically walk up. I'm not going to say you can walk through them, Jazz, but you can walk around them.
Would you say
That's
she
just
could?
about as far as I can go right now.
Would you say she could rattle their bones?
Yeah. I mean, Jazz, you can if you go there, which is like for the people, it's diagonal to like 30 feet diagonal to a skeleton. I'll let you go back here for your full turn, as long as you go around him.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go up. Not move. I'll go here, and then sneak around and be up here.
Yeah, I'll let that happen.
Okay.
Oh, Jazz, if you hit the little, or if you click on your character thing, that little circle at the bottom, you can put like the little ninja thing on you to show that you're stealth, like I got.
Oh, excellent.
And since I'm just gonna, since I got one stealth round, I'm gonna hold my action to or I'm gonna hold an attack to cast magic missile.
So what is?
I think I'm just kind of gonna hold it.
The modifier for when you're gonna activate it.
What do you mean?
So when you hold an action, you say, "I hold an action until this happens."
Oh, I'm gonna hold action until Boarmin creates whatever distraction he was talking about.
Thank you. That's all.
Yeah.
All right, John. Everybody else has done their turn. Their sneak attack round. You're up.
Yep, you see, Alex, you just see Boarmin take off the maul, and it's just like, with like little movement, you just feel like a pressure. And it's just like different feeling from like, how you like, it just seems like indifferent before. All of a sudden, it's just like, just like feeling rage, like anger emanate from him.
Okay.
And then you just hear a squeal of rage as he rushes and smacks the skeleton. Like just like just thump, 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 thump.
Roll an attack. The skeletons drop their bags as you just break out of the underbrush. As like, what they see before you stand up on your legs is a wild boar charging them, and then you stand up on your hind legs and go to smack with your maul.
Do I get advantage for the hit, or?
Yes, it is a stealth. It is a stealth attack.
Ooh.
Oh, I think you hit it, John. I think you hit it with a 25.
And since my attacks don't miss, when he did that, I'm going to attack Skeleton 4, 6, and 2.
Okay.
Well, bludgeoning.
You hit it once and it shatters into pieces. 4, 6,
And
Yeah,
it's
not
just
great.
because,
4, 6, and 2.
Because it's like a free action to do this, you just like a squealing roar of rage, just like, come at me.
Nice. All right, everybody.
And as John charges through that boar, you just see like Minthe. What you see is just 3 darts shoot up into the air, and kind of like a predator drone missile, just into the other 3 skeletons.
All right, everyone, roll for initiative.
Oh, well.
15. Nope.
14.
All right, now it's the Skelly Boys' turns.
I am a very reactive wizard.
4 left. Yep.
I like how my character is actually pretty well rounded, except for in charisma and strength.
Oh, I thought I had 6 of them. Oh, I did have 6 of them. I missed one in the translation here. There should be 6 of them. I'm gonna grab one more. How did I fuck that up? All right. Control C. It probably didn't copy correctly when I was getting it all set up.
Probably.
It's all good.
That's on the GM layer. I'll switch to token layer, which I'll move it over to here so it makes more sense, for where Jazz went. All right, so 16. So I'll see here. 15's the highest. All right, so number 1 got an 11. I have to figure out that. Okay. For Boarmin, number 2 got a, or number 4 got a 6, because I'm just gonna kind of go in the order from top to bottom. That one got a 21. Matthew, your dexterity is a +3?
Yes.
Okay, so that one got between you and Jazz, and then the 16.
However, my thing was only 15.
I know.
My proficiency was 15.
One of them got a 15,
you're talking
yeah.
about the... Okay, yeah.
Alrighty, so skeleton number 6 looks at Boarmin, slack-jawed. They're all slack-jawed because they're just walking skeletons. And raises up his short bow and goes to shoot at you, John. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So that's 4 piercing damage. As an arrow
Just sticks in his shoulder.
sticks into you, yeah. Skeleton. That one. This one's actually gonna walk up to you. And gonna try to slice at you with his short sword. And how 11 probably misses.
That's a miss.
Yeah. And now it is Matthew's turn.
Okay. I hit 4, 6, and 2 before, right?
Yep.
This time, I'm going to... Let me look up exactly how Ray of Frost works. I don't know if it's a line or if it's...
I think it's a cone. No, Cone of Cold is a cone. Maybe Ray of Frost is a cone.
Ray of Frost, range
It's a
60
line.
feet.
Oh.
blue white light streaks towards a creature within range. Okay, so it doesn't go through.
Okay, yeah, it just hits one.
Okay.
That'd be broken if it was a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I am casting cantrips at this point just to not heal them with necromancy. I'm just gonna magic missile 4, 6, and 2 again.
Okay. Roll that dabblage.
In that order, 4, 6, 2.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it by the way that you say it too, so
Yeah.
-5. Okay. Good shit. Skelly Boy, number 5, also takes out his short bow and goes to shoot at John. I don't think an 11 hits.
They really don't like you.
Jazz, you're up.
Alright, I'm going to move up to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Sneak attack it with my rapier.
Alrighty. You have them flanked, and because you're stealth, you have advantage on this attack. And then they'll know.
They shall know.
Not if she kills it immediately.
Or, uses her bonus action to hide. Because we're in brush.
Oh yeah, we are in brush. She could just right down into the
Well,
brush.
you hit the first one.
And since I'm sneak attacking, I get that juicy extra damage.
Yeah, you do. So you get that D8 plus your dex, and then you get that extra... Well, it might be... It's still...
an extra D6.
Is it still an extra D6 at level 2? Okay.
Yeah. So
It's
she
not
just
level
did
3.
10
She
damage to it.
stabbed it in the skull and broke the skull into pieces.
And then I want to use my bonus action to hide in the brush again.
Yeah, exactly. So pretty much what Boarmin and Alex see is just a rapier come out of a bush and go back in as the skeleton drops into pieces.
I like to imagine it
Gotta
came up
love
from
that
the
kind of action.
I like to imagine it came up from the front too. Like she was just laying down underneath it and just like one of those fucking Indiana Jones jungle traps. Just
Yeah. This skeleton is gonna go back to where the magic missiles have been firing out of and slash at you, Matthew, with his short sword.
Howdy.
Sword. Does an 18 hit?
Fuck, even if I shielded hit.
That's 3 damage.
Oh god, I am the strongest member.
I am. All right, John, you're up.
I heard that as Flash, Matthew. What?
So, I'm gonna grab Skeleton 2.
Oh, you're gonna hit Skeleton 2?
I'm gonna grab him.
Oh. Okay, contested. I'll make a contested check with your strength. I have a 2 dex.
I just want to see a Flash enemy who has a country draw whose thing is not shooting a gun. I just want DC to make I just want DC to canonically give Batman a country accent. Just I am the knight.
Okay, there was your standard action, John, to try to grapple, and he failed his contested grapple.
Damn it.
Also, Jazz, that's hilarious. What does a skeleton man have to flash a person?
That's what I was wondering.
All right, John, is that all you're gonna do? Because since you
Yeah.
the grapple, okay. Skeleton 4 is gonna walk up.
Hey Jacob, I know what he has.
What does he have?
He showed me his boner.
Oh God! I don't think a 12 hits, John.
Nope, it misses.
This is where Jacob changes the continuity, that it actually crit me and downed me in a single hit. Wow, really?
Skeleton 6 and 2 are also gonna. I think a 22 hits.
Yes, it does.
Righty. So one of them actually hits you, and your body takes the slash very well as you take 3 damage instead of 6.
Oh, there's like a cut now.
Matthew.
Now, I don't particularly like this one skeleton being on top of me. And I really do rather wish he would go away. So I'm just gonna use my third magic missile and just all 3 darts on him.
Oh, jeez! Okay.
Get out of my fucking face, alright? How about that?
Oh.
Most of it is missing, including its lower jaw, but it still stands strong and looks you dead in the eyes.
I don't like you.
Jazz, it is your turn.
I'm going to come up behind skeleton number 2 and sneak attack it again. Wow, rogues are fun. Okay.
Jazz!
Where is she?
You're lucky there's brush everywhere. You hit it.
Great. So.
If it all, I've been peppering that thing, so it will probably also die immediately.
It did also die immediately.
So wait, it's skeleton 6 is attacking me, and what's the other one above it?
It is
4.
Yeah.
It's the 3 that I had been peppering are coming over to beat the shit out of you.
So Jazz, you stabbed it and it fell to the ground dead.
Oh, and I would like to hide again.
There you go.
Yeah. You need to remember to say that because he will make you detect it if you don't.
Yeah.
I'm a bitch. Matthew, that skeleton you hit with 3 magic missiles. It's coming for you.
Bring it on.
It's gonna cut you again. I think.
Maybe ease the fuck off. Let's not taunt the DM anymore, guys. I feel like just really that's a
12
bad
damage.
idea. That did 12 damage?
It did 11 damage.
Jacob, would you know I had 12 health left?
Yeah, I clicked on your character.
Oh wait, hold on. I need to. Yep. Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. How did you do that again?
John, it's your turn.
Well,
Guys, I'm just gonna.
I already know I'm taking 2 opportunity attacks.
Yep. I'm gonna just roll for him real quick.
No, really, you don't need
They
to do
both-
this.
And I used reckless attack
Oh,
on skeleton 1.
okay.
Oh.
You hit because because of advantage. It's dead. You don't have to roll for damage at 1 health. You walked over and smashed its skull into bits.
I kinda very like slash across my chest, look over at where Minthe is, and I go, and this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you pay for the week.
I'm losing.
I say this, I like start tending to my wounds.
Jacob, out of character, if I speak, will I be detected?
Yes.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Because they don't know thieves can. Thieves can't what? I don't fucking know. Alrighty.
What can't thieves do?
The other 2 skeletons see that you've left and missed their swipes. And I'll walk back up to you, John. Jazz, you have opportunity attack on number 6.
Hell yeah, I'll take
Is that
it.
with advantage? Because
It
she's
is
stealth?
with advantage.
And that's just with my rapier or whatever
Yeah,
I
just
want.
a rapier
Yeah, just
attack.
with your rapier.
Yeah.
If you keep telling me about this fucking update anymore, computer, I'm gonna shoot myself.
You hit it.
It's like the 8th time in the last hour it's told me.
Right. 9 damage. It gets stabbed in the back of the head, but it continues to move forward as it thinks it snagged itself on a tree branch. I mean, it knows you're there, but at the same time,
Well,
it's going for John.
you know how-
It's not.
You know how reckless attack works, right?
Yeah, I know, John. They both have advantage on you. One missed. I think the other one hit.
Yeah, the other one hit.
Okay.
1.
1 damage.
Technically, all of us have gone down, and it's only the second fight.
That's all up to rolls, and
Yeah, it really has been. You've gotten 3 crits, Jacob.
I know. And it's the first
What is this?
And there's a reason why I'm not taking you down yet.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it.
Matthew, it's your
Believe
turn.
me, I do. Okay, I'm I'm out of spells. And fuck, I could do a cantrip. He did tell me to pepper it from far away. How much of Skeleton 6 is missing, would you say, Jacob? Because I've been blowing bits off with the with the 2 magic missiles, and Jazz did just stab it in the head.
If it was alive, it would be bleeding. It would be bloody. Pretty.
How much would you say it weighs right about now?
Like 10 pounds.
10 pounds exactly?
Maybe 15.
Damn it! I was gonna mage hand and lift it up into the air.
Mage hand is 5 pounds. Excuse you.
Is it 5 pounds?
Yeah. It's 5
Oh,
pounds.
shit. Okay, I thought it was 10.
But yeah.
Then I'm just gonna Ray of Frost the skeleton. This one.
Okay. Yeah, that top one, right?
Yeah. It's funny, you guys haven't witnessed me actually make a spell attack yet.
You
26. It was almost a crit. That was really good.
Hot diggity.
And Ray of Frost is Wait, did I say Ray of Frost or Chill Touch?
You said Ray of Frost.
Okay, good. Wanted to make sure, because I was thinking I said it. And I'm no longer Master Caster, so it's just a D8. I miss Master Caster. 5 cold damage.
It blows bits and pieces off of it, but it's still moving. But the pieces that you blew off are frozen.
How are you still standing?
Magic.
I'm magic.
I'm magic.
So whose turn is it?
It's Jazz's. She is making an option.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up behind skeleton number 6 and stab it with sneak attack.
Be careful not to poke Boarmin.
Oh, you got it. You hit it.
I was gonna say, I don't think she can roll low enough to not kill this thing.
And I would like to hide in the brush still.
Up, out of character. The bush now has bat wings. All right, John.
So, you know how he took the damage? Which one was it that he gave the damage? Was it the one that just died, or was it number 4?
Number 4 is the one that took the ice damage.
No, the one that gave him the point of damage.
Oh, that gave Boarmin the point of damage? It was technically the one that just died.
Oh. Well, in his rage, I don't think he would have noticed, but it's like, you just see, like, his head turn, like...
Yeah, like
You.
like... and then you just see the maul come around, swinging around.
Alrighty.
Reckless attack.
Recklessly attack this bitch. It's dead. You slam your maul down, and bones are just bits and pieces now. The forest is still. There's bloody bags and shattered bits of bone around the place. You can obviously tell that the bag that they were carrying had the bones of the carriage of the carriage. And up ahead, the direction you were following the path, you see a clearing. Unless we're gonna end this session off.